So I decided to do an experiment. If you remember, I've got this skull mould that I've used loads before with resin, and I've used it before to make the calcium carbonate biscuits for the snails. As you can see, there's a bit of residue and I haven't washed it for a bit. So I've decided to fill it with hot glue to see what had happened. So what I did is I let my hot glue go and get really hot, and to the point where the glue was just flowing out very freely, and then used that to go all around the inside of the mould and fill it up to here. And I wanted to see what it would pop out like, and I'd say that's pretty good. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but that's a skull. So that experiment has worked quite well. And I only used 2 of my sticks, so all I've got to do is go around trimming all this excess off the outside, which is easy enough because it's hot glue. But this gives me a way of making skulls without using loads of resin, because I'm trying to avoid using too much resin. I mean, I know I use the UV gel for my nails, but that doesn't smell very strong. But the UV resin does smell quite a bit when you set, making it set and everything. So I wanted to see if I could use the hot glue. So that works quite well. Quite pleased with that. So let's try the other one. So here's the other one. I'm going to give that a trim off. I've used in this mould wax before as well to make little wax skulls, like for little candles and things. So yeah, there's quite a few uses for this little mould that I picked up. I've got this online. I got it on Amazon. Paid for it myself, obviously. No sponsors or anything. But yeah, I wanted to see if it would work. So you can use hot glue in a silicone mould. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and clean my mould out, and then we'll do some more. So I've prepared 3 more, and I've stuck the pins in this time before it is set to make life easier. So the 2 that I've got already look like this. Let's turn the exposure down a bit. So these are the first 2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to provide a little bit of a dark wash over the top with some acrylic to make the details stand out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a brush and one of the skulls. I'm going to paint over the top with the black. Like so. Now, I'm not too worried about painting the back, obviously. So that's that one. I'm going to do the same to this one. Just make sure you get it in all the nooks and crannies. Try not to paint your newly decorated fingers. Once I've left the paint to dry for a bit, what I'm doing now is I'm wiping over with a baby wipe, and this will wipe off the surface but leave the rest of the black in the recesses, like so. So it kind of stains the glue. Oop. So it looks like this. And I quite like them like that, to be honest. There you go. So I'm going to do the others and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. When they're done, they look like this. Little skulls to go on your notice board. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Oh, don't worry as well if you get one where the face is a bit battered or it doesn't quite work, because that just looks like an old decayed skull. I actually think it adds to the effect. So I kind of like it if they come out a bit funny. But out of all the ones I've done, I've only had the one that's come out like that. The others have been alright, they're just the odd little air bubble. So, yeah, I'm going to put them on my notice board and then show you what they look like. On my notice board, they look like this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.